Fortnite is probably the most influential game of our generation. You cannot underestimate the importance that this game has had in the development of the Battle Royale and free-to-play games. Obviously, Fortnite was not always like this, and during its first seasons it did not have collaborations with big brands like today. The gameplay was not so refined either. All that would come with time and the help of social media. Throughout its 22 seasons it has had many curious events. In this video we will see some of the most interesting ones, starting as always with the most common until reaching the strangest and most curious. Level 1. The Battle Royale was not the main game mode of Fortnite. The campaign entitled, Save the World, was the main feature of the game, and the one in which its developers worked more. All the mechanics found in the Battle Royale were designed for the campaign, even having exclusive things compared to the multiplayer. It is no surprise to say that Fortnite has had a huge amount of collaborations. With each passing day, more franchises and characters are added. However, there are some cameos, or references that have been carried out, intentionally or not, such as the Shrek bathroom, the Simpsons house, or some cameos in the in-game screens. Fortnite ran a competition called #BoogieTown, where gamers could enter a video of themselves dancing. If you won the competition, Fortnite promised that your dance would become a new emote in the game. This boy with the orange t-shirt did the most popular dance. The funny thing is that he did not win the contest. However, people would start to make the dance, so eventually Epic Games added the emote to the game. The boy's mother tried to sue Epic for copyright, but failed to win, because Epic had specified that no one would be paid for the dances that would be added to the game. During 2018, with the popularity of the game, many players bought V-Bucks to buy skins as normal. Many did it on official sites, but there were those looking to save a little money. There were sites that claimed to sell V-Bucks at a lower price or even free, which obviously was a fraud, and was only a method to steal user accounts. After this, Epic launched the famous announcement, "Say no to scams," in which Epic promotes that users only buy from authorized sites, to have more security for the players. The main economic support of Epic Games is not its launcher, or the profits generated in its store. The truth is that Epic generates its biggest amount of money thanks to the Fortnite store, because it has a very intelligent system of sale. The skins that are added to Fortnite usually return after a while, but that is not always the case, as there are skins that have never returned to the store, and Epic Games does not publish an announcement saying if someday they will return or not. It is for this reason that many players are under pressure to buy more skins, as it may be the last time they are available in the store. During the first seasons of Fortnite you could get banned for using the swings. You may find it hard to believe, if you did not get to play during this time, but it is true. The reason is that when you swing in this way the game detects that the player is moving faster than it should be possible, making the game think that the player is using some sort of hack or cheat. Level 2. In 2019 there were 2 attacks that consisted of 2 back-to-back shootings that occurred at mosques, in Christchurch, New Zealand. Sadly, 51 people would lose their lives in this incident. This news would be related to Fortnite due to the fact that an Argentinian newscast called Telenuve. It blamed Fortnite, saying that the game makes people more violent. The presenters would go on to prove this fact, playing Fortnite, but anyone who has played would know that this is clearly a setup, as they would supposedly play live, but they are using wireless PlayStation 1 controls and there is even a loading screen that does not exist in Fortnite. Epic Games did not state anything about this event. Fortnite has been quite criticized due to the difference in skill that exists between players, because it is a game that rewards those who spend time to learn to build faster. This makes more casual players frustrated by not being able to compete against other players who build in a matter of seconds, thus complaining about the competitiveness that exists in the game. For a long time Fortnite fans had been asking for a game mode that did not involve building, making it more like a traditional shooter, so Epic decided to put the no-build game mode. At first it would be temporary, however it would have a great acceptance among players, so Epic decided to leave it forever. Fortnite suffered a very large loss of reach, because the game would be removed from the Apple App Store. This would be because Epic Games would put a direct payment method within the application, thus avoiding paying the percentage that belongs to Apple. This would initiate a legal battle between Apple and Epic Games, in which Epic Games would win, since it was stated that Apple should allow app developers to redirect to other payment methods if they wish. This would cause Fortnite to be removed from the App Store in August 2020, and to this day it is still not available in the App Store. One of the biggest mysteries in Fortnite is the bus driver, as no one knows what he looks like, and it has led many players to theorize about his identity, some thinking that he could be a robot, perhaps a common man who drives players to the island, or that the driver could be chosen at random among the 100 participants, being the last person to leave the bus the one who was driving. At the end, these are just all theories, because there's no official explanation about the topic. You probably know that in China, the games are very different from the rest of the world, because they have laws that prohibit certain things. Fortnite is no exception, because in China you cannot buy V-Bucks. Skins are obtained through challenges. In addition to the games, they have a maximum duration of 20 minutes, this because in China playing video games for more than 3 hours is considered a waste of time. So, after 20 minutes everyone who is still alive would be declared winner. This is why on November 15, 2021, Fortnite closed the servers they had in China, after the Chinese government did not approve the microtransactions in the game. The famous Durr Burger is the fictional franchise of Fortnite. This famous burger would disappear one day from the game and appear in real life, in California. This has been one of the few events that has had a connection with real life. And most important, this would be the connection for other universes to collaborate with Fortnite. Level 3. A devastating twister passed through Greensboro, North Carolina. This left a path of destruction and even killed one person. However, a boy named Anton Williams had bigger worries. As he was playing Fortnite when the tornado hit, he woke up and saw his neighbor's roofs blown off, but he decided to continue playing the game. He said he was worried for everyone around him, but his focus was still on the game. Travis Scott had a collaboration with Fortnite where he performed an in-game concert and you could buy the Travis skin. Weeks later in real life, Travis would perform in a concert. In this concert a tragedy occurred, a stampede in which 10 people lost their lives. After this, Epic Games decided to remove from the game the emote Out West, since it was part of the investigation of the incident occurred. The emote never returned to the store. According to some people, Fortnite promotes bullying, because children who play in groups are criticized for not having a recent skin, causing them to ask their parents to buy them V-Bucks, so they can buy skins and be accepted by their group of friends. This is a serious problem according to parents, as they believe it is a method of Fortnite to make them spend money. At the end of 2018, Epic Games revealed a new initiative that would allow player creations to be featured on a small area of the official island map, called the block. This section would rotate every so often with the aim of showing off fan creativity. Later the block updated to showcase a mansion. The mysterious mansion was the creation of Fortnite player Fury Leaks, and it provided players with an abandoned and overgrown house to explore. In Fury Leaks' tour of the map, the creator walks through the spooky mansion only to arrive at a room where a character hangs from the ceiling, with a chair tipped off to the side. It appears to depict a suicide scene. Level 4. Some users take advantage of the anonymity of social networks in order to insult and attack an industry professional or celebrities. The players Wrigley, Dictate and Userts managed to qualify for the grand finale of Season 5 of the Fortnite Champions Series. The Team of 3 tournament was the best stage to achieve fame, due to the fact that it is the most generous edition in recent years, with respect to the money handed out. Until one of the participants, namely Wrigley, incited the director of the Battle Royale, Donald Mustard, to take his life. All messages related to hate, those linked to racial slurs and toxic speeches, are the most penalized within Fortnite servers. Even more so, when the action is directed at its employees, especially the director of the video game. Epic Games took less than a day to disqualify the trio of players who qualified for the FNCS. In addition, none of the sanctioned players will receive a single penny in tournament prize money. Obviously the biggest victims were Wrigley's teammates, as they stated on Twitter that the money could have changed their lives. Fortnite's popularity is so great that it has reached beyond the spheres of video games and entertainment in general. Epic Games has raised the alarm of several governments for several reasons. The controversy has religious overtones, as Malaysian authorities believe that Fortnite attacks the Kaaba, a construction considered a sacred site for Muslims and Islam. Sandiaga Uno, Indonesia's Minister of Tourism and Economy, gave a lot to talk about when she announced her plans to ban Fortnite in the country. According to her, the Battle Royale had a map created by the community where you can destroy a building very similar to the Kaaba. This alerted the authorities, saying the Fortnite game is directly against high values, especially religious ones. As you can imagine, Epic Games did not stand idly by after the accusations against its Battle Royale. While it's true that players can create almost any type of content in the title's creative mode, the studio ruled out that Fortnite itself is harmful or poses a risk to religion. Bogdan, one of the best Fortnite players, passed away after the grand final of the fall skirmish at TwitchCon. His partner Dominic Razaro was the one who discovered that Bogdan, unfortunately, had lost his life. Dominic preferred to contact the family first before releasing the news. There weren't any bad reasons behind this unfortunate event. The duo were playing daily in preparation for the tournament for about 2 months. During the boom of Fortnite in the year 2018 and 2019, Divorce Online site claimed that one of the main causes why marriages were not working was because of Fortnite. Addiction to Fortnite would be one of the reasons why more than 200 people complained about their partner. It is 5% of all the petitions that are carried out in the United Kingdom per year. Level 5. David Wood, 37, was imprisoned for 6 years and 8 months, after pleading guilty to intimated activity with a child and making indecent images. David used Fortnite to romance the 14-year-old girl, with whom he had intimate relations when she was 15 years old. The victim's mother even unknowingly dropped her off at his home on a number of occasions, thinking she was visiting a boyfriend in her year at school. When the mom eventually found out what was going on, Wood continued communicating with the girl, sending her messages telling her not to cooperate with the police. A court-heard police found indecent images of the youngster on his phone, and there was also a pregnancy testing kit and a lace bodysuit at his home. March Trot Time was an experience where Fortnite, in collaboration with Time Studios, recreated the famous speech that Luther King gave in Washington, D.C. in 1963, where he pronounced the famous words, "I have a dream." One of the most influential sermons in society, where racialized people saw how they could change the racist landscape of the time, the rally that pushed for change, for diversity. However, this story does not end here, as many people saw this event as an offense, as it takes away all the seriousness and importance of the event by dancing while the video was playing. According to several sources, the intention is not everything, and although probably the intention of Epic Games is not bad, perhaps there are certain things that do not work within the game. The creative mode has given many problems to Epic Games, since it is complicated to control everything that players do. This would happen to a player, who told on Reddit that he got an unpleasant surprise when he was working with metals. With other users, they wanted to make the floor of a dance floor, and when they put it together they found that the union of 4 plates formed a swastika. Evidently Epic Games reacted, saying that it was something accidental and would be removed from the game in the next update. However, this action would lead many to think that it was planned this way from the beginning. In 2017, just when the game had been released, there was a theory that it was possible to see Slenderman inside Fortnite as part of an Easter egg. This was a secret event that was triggered the moment someone managed to find a note near a cabin in the forest. If you did everything correctly, you would see Slenderman looking directly at you.